Today, we're gonna make a golden grilled sandwich.
This is a really simple, traditional sandwich. And what we're aiming for is something that's soft and melted on the inside, but perfectly even, golden, and crisp on the outside.
Right? First things first. Let's go over the essential components you'll need to get started.
So you'll need 2 slices of bread, and really any standard sandwich bread will work just fine for this.
Next up, you'll need some cheese. The specific type is totally up to you, but I recommend a good melting cheese for the best results. And of course, butter. This is really the key ingredient for getting that signature golden crust we're looking for.
And for tools? Well, the only thing you're gonna need for this recipe is a simple skillet. Okay, now let's go ahead and assemble the sandwich so it's all ready for the heat.
First step is to butter the outside face of each slice of bread. You'll want to get a nice even coating from edge to edge because this is the side that's actually going to touch the pan.
Okay, now place your cheese on the unbuttered side of one of the slices. This just keeps the inside of the sandwich clean and makes sure all that butter is working on the outside.
Now just close the sandwich with that second slice of bread and make sure the buttered sides are facing out. Yep, that's the right way to have it for grilling. And now we're at the most important stage, the low heat method. You know, sticking to this technique is the absolute key to success here. You see, a really common mistake is to use high heat. And what happens is the bread just burns before the cheese even has a chance to melt properly. We're definitely going to avoid that.
So to start, you're going to place your fully assembled sandwich right into a cold skillet. And this is important. Do this before you turn on the heat.
All right, now you can place the skillet on the stove. Go ahead and set the heat to low, medium. See, this gentle, gradual heating is exactly what allows the whole sandwich to cook through nice and evenly. Now just let it cook. You should start to hear a very gentle sizzle, not a loud, aggressive frying sound. We're just gonna keep an eye on the bottom until it becomes a really consistent golden brown. The color should be a nice, even, light golden hue, not dark and not patchy.
The color should be a nice, even, light golden hue, not dark and not patchy.
That's it. That's correct. And don't worry if this takes a few minutes to get there, that's totally normal. Once you've got that perfect color on the first side, go ahead and carefully flip the sandwich over just once. So now we're basically just repeating the process. We're going to cook this second side until it matches the first, watching for that exact same even golden brown color. There we go. Both sides are now evenly browned and nice and crisp. That consistent color from edge to edge tells us this step was a success. All right, it's time for the final check. Go ahead and immediately remove the sandwich from the skillet and get it onto a plate. This stops the cooking right away and keeps that crust from steaming and getting soft. Okay, now let's cut the sandwich right down the center. This is the moment of truth. It's going to reveal whether our low heat method really worked. Take a look at that cross section. You can see the steam rising from the center. And look at that. The cheese is soft and completely melted. That is correct. And there you have it, a perfectly cooked grilled sandwich. It kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? How often is the secret to a perfect result not some complex recipe, but just the precise execution of a few simple steps?